Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we've got another video. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, you know what we're building. We're going to be building a log cabin today. This is a set I've had for a while, quite a while, and it's a very scary set. And the reason it's scary is for any of you out there who know what brittle brown is. So a little quick Lego lesson. A handful of years back, Lego made a whole bunch of sets. A lot of them had brown in it. They still do. They always have. Not a big deal. But apparently they changed their formula somehow to where the brown dye, this is kind of how I know it, I could be wrong, the brown dye, after years of the Lego sitting around, made them brittle. And for some reason, it's happened to other colors, but primarily it happens to brown. Almost any piece that was made in that chunk of years. The problem was it wasn't something they found out until much later because they had to wait for the pieces to break before they knew about it. So this is a brown cabin made in that era of brittle brown. A hinge piece broke and a 1x2 brick broke. And I think that's all I had broken. And the funny part is they were broken in the bag. So I had this, I'd taken it apart, put it in a bag. And when I took it out, they had actually just broke sitting in a bag. So anyways, we're gonna make the cabin, and the cabin has no interior, but I am going to add one and some stuff around it and whatnot. And but I'm going to change up what the cabin's purpose is, because the original set, it's basically just it's this one right here actually. It's just a cabin with a dude and a boat. So yeah, I'm going to build that and then show you what I'm going to use it for. So let's get to the build. Alright, so you saw the build. Well, here is the much better version. So, as you can see, if you remember the last video with the farm, this is the other side of the rock wall, and I will connect them and show you in the next video with all of the outdoor stuff. But let's take kind of a look. So we've got our little ranger sitting here having a cup of coffee, and you can see this is where the road kind of comes from nowhere and is going to lead into our outdoor cabin, our camping area. So you can see the road comes in here. So when you come in, you got to go past the ranger station here. He's got a little four-wheel to go out. He's got a canoe over here if needed to go searching for people. But you can see a lot of foliage, a little walkway up to his door. This is a permanent building, so we have a little rotisserie with some turkey legs cooking here. Couple of logs. Now I added these printed log pieces so that you can just take them off if you want someone to sit on them. But right now I think it looks a lot better that way. So if we come back here, you can kind of see that I've kind of made like a rock area just so that there's more of a natural barrier so people don't just go walking off. You'll see when this is set up. So the one thing this does do is it makes this feature not work. But let me show you what I did inside. So if we take the top off of here, I added an interior. The fireplace was part of the build, but that was it. This was all grass we saw in there. So we got a seat in here. It's just kind of like a one person on at a time. They got a nice chair to sit in front of the fire. They got a table. Another one of those turkey legs that's cooking out here is on the table. Got a bowl and another cup. Got some logs over here for the fire. And I put down a kind of a tan tile floor. This used to be part of the flooring of our city square where the old Patreon wall used to be. So I had a lot of those pieces, so I did that. But like I said, we got kind of a rock thing that gives this like a definitive edge, and you're going to see this mimicked all the way through the whole area. And then like I said, he has an ATV so he can go off. There's actually another person out on patrol, which I can show you in the next video when I go over all this. Not a whole lot of big trees here, mostly because of the rock wall. I didn't really have a place with the size of the building to really be able to put that wall or that tree. So we kind of just went with this little guy back here, which came with something. I don't even remember what set it came with, but it was for that. And then some of the pre-molded one, lots of flowers and just greenery going on. Little things like ladybugs up on this leaf. And yeah, so I think it turned out pretty well. So that is our log cabin for the ranger station, if you will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in the city. I'm going to let you guys go here, but in the next episode, I'm going to do an in-depth walkthrough of all of our mountainy, wooded area, and I think you guys are really going to dig it. So once again, if you guys like these videos, the best way to support, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, all that stuff. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everybody. If you want to go to the next level, you can become a Patreon, get on the party bus, get your name on the billboard, see the videos a week early, and all of that fun. I have an Amazon wish list if you want to send something to the city. I have a P.O. box if you want to send something personally. But until next time, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys later. Bye!